shoulder pain and causes of shoulder pain. The shoulder is the most flexible joint in your body, and given the number of everyday activities it's involved in, from brushing your hair to reaching up into the cupboard, it's easy to see why shoulder pain is something you would want to get to the bottom of right away. The shoulder consists of three bones: your upper arm, humerus, shoulder blade, scapula, collarbone, clavicle. The top of your upper arm bone, shaped like a ball, fits into a shallow socket in your shoulder blade, while strong ligaments keep the ball centered in the socket. Your rotator cuff muscles, which also cover the upper arm bone, allows you to lift and rotate your arm. Issues with any part of this architecture can cause you to experience pain in the shoulder. Causes: shoulder pain, also called deltoid pain, is an extremely common problem. Given the shoulder's complex anatomy, there are many potential causes. To best understand them, it's easiest to explore the possibilities by zeroing in on exactly what part of shoulder hurts. Outside of the shoulder. The most common cause of pain over the outside of the shoulder is a rotator cuff problem. Rotator cuff problem. There are 4 rotator cuff muscles that are critical to moving the shoulder. These are not big muscles involved in lifting heavy objects, but they are critical to moving the shoulder normally. There are 3 main types of rotator cuff problems: tendonitis, bursitis, rotator cuff tear. While rotator cuff bursitis and tendonitis refer to inflammation of the bursa, a fluid-filled sac, and tendons which connects your shoulder muscles to your upper arm bone, respectively, a rotator cuff tear occurs when the tendons of the rotator cuff separate from the bone. In terms of symptoms, rotator cuff problems are usually painful with activities such as reaching or throwing. In addition, the deep, aching shoulder pain from a rotator cuff problem tends to be worse or flare at night. The reasoning is unclear, but it's not unusual for patients with rotator cuff tendonitis or a rotator cuff tear to be awakened from sleep or have difficulty falling asleep because of shoulder pain. In terms of mobility, a limited active range of motion is typical of a rotator cuff problem. Since the injured or inflamed muscle will not do the appropriate work, the shoulder often feels stiff. But if someone does the work for you by lifting your arm, the shoulder moves normally. Frozen shoulder, also called adhesive capsulitis. Frozen shoulder is a common condition that leads to stiffness of the joint and sometimes constant pain or just discomfort when reaching behind your back or head. While any shoulder pain can eventually progress to a frozen shoulder, the most common cause is the rotator cuff tendonitis. Finally, with a frozen shoulder, there is a loss of passive range of motion, what the doctor can do when manipulating all arm, as well as a loss of active range of motion, what the patient can do alone. Calcific tendonitis. Calcific tendonitis describes a condition whereby calcium crystals are deposited with a tendon. Most commonly within the rotator cuff tendons, this condition typically causes gradual shoulder pain that is worse at night and with overhead motion like putting on a shirt. While some people develop a chronic case, for many people the symptoms resolve on their own over 3 to 6 months. Front of the shoulder. Pain in the front of the shoulder is most commonly related to the bicep tendons, that which attaches deep inside the shoulder. Problem of the bicep include biceps tendonitis, slap tears, and biceps tears. Bicep tendonitis. People with bicep tendonitis usually develop gradual pain in the front of the shoulder that moves down over the bicep muscles. The pain is often worse with repetitive lifting, carrying heavy bags, or overhead activities. Problem with the bicep tendon may also cause a clicking sound when the shoulder is rotated in an arc, and like rotator cuff problems, the pain may be worse at night. Bicep tendon rupture. More seriously, a bicep tendon rupture may occur, which means that the bicep muscle breaks free near the joint. The symptoms of a bicep tendon rupture include a sudden pop along with an acute worsening of pain as well as bruising, swelling, and often the formation of a lump that forms just above the antecubital fossa. Slap tears, a superior labrum anterior posterior tear, more commonly referred to as slap tear, is a specific type of glenoid labrum shoulder joint tear. The most common cause is a fall on an outstretched hand. It's also a common tear in athletes who throw overhead, for example, baseball pitchers, or workers involved in repetitive overhead activities. Symptoms may include a deep shoulder pain, a catching sensation, and a popping sound with movement. Shoulder osteoarthritis. With shoulder osteoarthritis, a person often describes a deep shoulder pain or a pain at the form of the shoulder along with stiffness. There is generally a loss of both active and passive range of motion. Shoulder arthritis is relatively uncommon and is usually preceded by an injury to an arm, neck, or shoulder that occurred years prior. Top of shoulder. The most common cause of pain in the top of the shoulder is an abnormal acromioclavicular joint, AC joint. The problem of the AC joint include AC arthritis, AC separation, and distal clavicle osteolysis. Acromioclavicular arthritis. Shoulder arthritis is less common than knee and hip arthritis, but when severe, may require a joint replacement surgery. It can cause bone spurs and rough cartilage that limits mobility, as well as a wearing away of smooth cartilage. Exposed bone and uneven cartilage surfaces may cause a grinding sensation, especially when reaching overhead or across the chest. AC separation. People who developed an AC separation, also called shoulder separation, usually report a history of falling right into their shoulder, the result of which is an injury to the ligament that surrounded the AC joint. Depending on the severity of the ligament injury, a bump may form above the shoulder due to the separation of the shoulder blade from the collarbone. Distal clavicle osteolysis. Distal clavicle osteolysis is an uncommon condition that causes a sharp or aching shoulder joint pain at the end of the collarbone clavicle. It's most common seen in weightlifters or others who repeatedly lift or carry heavy object. All over the shoulder. Your shoulder depends on the strong tendons, ligaments, and muscle to keep it stable. If these tissues become loose or torn, shoulder instability or dislocation may occur. Shoulder instability. Instability is a problem that causes a loose joint. Instability can be caused by a traumatic injury, dislocation, or from overuse. Shoulder that feels unstable may feel as tough they will pop out of joint. Some people have loose ligaments that result in chronically unstable shoulder called multidirectional instability. These are usually young athletic women who feel their shoulder not staying tightly in the position. They often describe a dead arm and have excessive range of motion of their shoulder. Shoulder dislocation. A dislocation is an injury that occurs when the top of the arm bone becomes disconnected from the scapula. If someone has dislocated his shoulder, then the normal ligament that hold the shoulder in position may be damaged and the shoulder has a tendency to pop out of the joint again. Thank you for watching this video.